are two religions in the Philippines, which is the Catholic and the Islam. So first, Catholic. Catholicism is the main religion in the Philippines, followed by about 80% of the population. It was introduced by the Spaniards in 16th century and continues to strongly influence Filipino culture, tradition, and celebration like Christmas, Holy Week, or town fiestas.
So the second most known religion in the Philippines is Muslim or Islam. Muslim or Islam focuses on who Muslims are, their core values, their key practices, and their diversity. First, who Muslims are. They were the follower of Islam. Next, their core beliefs, which are Allah, Quran, and Prophet Muhammad. Their key practices are the five pillars. The five pillars are Shahad or faith declaration, Salat or prayer, Zakat or charity, Sham or fasting, and Hajj or pilgrimage. Lastly, the diversity of Muslim globally, which is the population, the countries, the ethnicities, the cultures, and their sects.
Social status of the Philippines. In 2025, over half of the Filipino families, 55%, see themselves as poor, showing persistent inequality. Despite this, Filipino society is family-oriented and culturally diverse, with overseas Filipino workers, OFWs, playing a big role in supporting households. Education and healthcare access remains uneven, especially in rural provinces, compared to cities. Social life is community-driven and faith-centered, reflecting resilience despite challenges.
So, culture of Philippines. So, the Philippine economy depends on different sectors such as agriculture, services, and manufacturing. So, these sectors provide jobs to millions of Filipinos and help provide goods and services that are needed by both local and foreign markets. So, we all know naman that yung most of Filipinos, especially yung mga, especially those peoples na nakatira sa Mindanao, they rely on farming and fishing. So, we have meron tayong dalawang farming na tinatawag. So, first is land farming and second is sea farming. So, sa land farming, dito yung pagtatanim ng, like for example, mais, palay, mani, at iba pa na pwedeng itanim sa lupa. So, sa fish, sa sea farming naman, ito yung, dito yung farming ng isda, and pwede rin yung mga kangkong na nabubuhay sa tubig.
Furthermore, importance of OFW remittance overseas Filipino workers plays an important role in the economy by sending money to their families in the Philippines. This remittance helps improve living condition and increase spending in local communities, which supports economic growth. Example, an OFW workers in Dubai send 35K monthly to cover their family's needs, their grocery bills, water bills, and electric bills, and their tuition in school. Another example is an OFW nurse in the United States send money to their family to build a new house for their parents.
So, I will discuss about political views. The currently issues in the Philippines is experiencing widespread protests due to issues of corruption and abuse of people in the government. Nagsimula ang mga protest na ito noong September 2025 na kung saan libon-libong Pilipino ang nagtipon sa mga lansangan upang ipahayag ang kanilang mga hinanaing. President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. is facing impeachment complaints related to aligned corruption and abuse of authority. Dahil dito, maraming mamamayan ang humingi ng transparency, accountability at malinaw na paliwanag mula sa pamahalaan. At the same time, Vice Presidente Sara Duterte is also facing impeachment complaints. The allegations include misuse of public funds and unexplained wealth na lalong nagpadala ng galit at kawalan ng tiwala sa publiko sa gobyerno. Overall, this event showed that Filipino are actively expressing their political views. Pinapakita nito na mahalaga sa mga mamamayan ang good governance, accountability, at responsible leaders sa isang demokratikong bansa.
Filipino Sign Language, PSL, is a complete language used by the deaf community in the Philippines. Instead of speaking, it's use hand signal, facial expressions, and body movement to convey meaning. It's made officially by law to ensure deaf people can communicate fairly and be fully part of society just like anyone else.
Verbal language. Filipino is the national language of the Philippines. Do you know that it has over 180 plus languages in this country? But the most commonly used is only two, which is the Tagalog and English, or also sometimes called Taglish. These languages are used in government places or schools that they use in writing or speaking. And sometimes and Filipinos also use regional languages such as Cebuano, Hiligaynon, and Ilocano. And also, when we're in this country, when they're still a child, their parents teaches them the teaches them that they should always use po and opo. That's all about the verbal language.